Good morning, my YouTube pipe friends. Rex, Kevin, coming to you from home in Cornwall. I've not been on for a little while, so I thought I'd make a quick video just to prove that I'm still alive. I'm smoking a little Balkan blend from Cigars and Snuff of Covent Garden in my normal Hardcastle poker. This is a bank holiday weekend, and it's my last day before I go back to work. I've had a week off. And we've been up to London for a few days to celebrate the wife's birthday. Went to a show at the London Palladium and the Chelsea Flower Show. Had time to stop into Covent Garden and visit the Cigar and Snuff Parlour, which I last visited many years ago, but it's still there and going strong. Good lady wife was kind enough to buy me a Turk's head carved meerschaum. And today we're making the most of the okay weather, pottering in the garden. We have a fairly short growing season up here, so we have to pick and choose what we're going to try and grow. We'll grow as much as we can in the greenhouse. And let's go for a show. I'll show you around a little bit. One dog, very old, very deaf, quite blind, not good on his feet, fast asleep. You may even notice me step over him. Okay, so just up front we have some sweet peas growing in the path, chickens you can see, and a wall of clematis. Not too much, you can hear me. My project in a few minutes is to tame that bay tree. Might need some taming, so let's go for a wander. Okay, now this is mostly my wife's work, to be honest. These are the old chicken runs, which we've used to plant a few courgettes, and some spinach, and some peas up the side. And then on the other side, we put strawberries in. The low fence that we've left around it helps keep things like the chickens at bay when we let them out of the garden. See how that goes. There's some runner beans there, and that used to be a raised bed, which will become a polytunnel site probably next year now, although we might prepare it this year. I'll wander up to the greenhouse because that's where the wife's been working hardest. A few apple trees, so I've been careful not to film my good lady wife on her hands and knees painting something. A few raspberry canes. Voila, the greenhouse. We've got a few micro-herbs growing in drain pipes, or guttering in fact. We've got chilies and tomatoes up here. A few squashes coming on. There's an aubergine in the corner, not doing too much at the moment. Those two are both cucumbers. They don't look too happy, do they? Another tomato. And lots more tomatoes. We get a good crop of tomatoes and use them in all kinds of things. Alright, so I've retreated inside for a few minutes. I've been given permission to take some time off so I can make some coffee, finish my pipe, talk to you boys and girls. I might put together a little compilation of video clips from the Chelsea show. Apart from the vast quantities of people, I was struck that many of the show gardens that you see on the TV are actually a lot smaller in reality. We could fit several show gardens into our little patch, which probably explains why we're forever struggling to keep it tidy, both working for a living at the same time. And the show gardens always look pristine. There you go. So, I could show you that pipe, couldn't I? There she is. That's the beautiful carved meerschaum that my wife bought me as a thank you for the trip to London. I've smoked her, twice now. Blackened the bowl, very little other colour, so that'll come in time. And relatively inexpensive buying it from a shop rather than online. I was pleasantly surprised. I can't remember exactly how much that was, but maybe 50 something pounds. As you'd expect, in the big city we just spend a lot of money. But we had some really good meals out. Went to a show at London Palladium, I think I mentioned. For a few pounds extra on the price of the tickets, I got a box rather than ordinary seats. So that was an experience. In fact, we were at the same level and directly opposite the royal box used by the royal family during the Royal Variety performance every year. Great atmosphere. And really interesting venue. I've never been to the Palladium before. I confess that after we spent 3.5 hours on a train on the way home, a train which was significantly overcrowded, very stuffy and confined, I was very glad to smell the fresh air of Cornwall. Get home to our little cottage. Anyway, I'm not sure how long I've burbled on for without saying very much. Congrats to I'm a Wrench, Stephen and Louisa, who just got married. And with that, I'll wish you very pleasant remainder of the day, and hope that your coming week brings you happiness and joy. Stay happy, my friends. Some hours later, the chickens have been cleaned and out in the garden. There's a gypsy on the hunt for anything small and tasty. The bay tree, whilst not entirely perfect, is back under control. Some damage to the geraniums in the process. But yeah, there she is, back under control. That's the front seating area of our little cottage. And then through the arch, which has got a little less rubbish in the way. Spot the chicken. And there's the cockerel Wyatt guarding his brood. See what he can find to eat. There's a little wine duck gone. And then the planter, which my son knocked up from an old table that's fallen apart and the wife has painted. A very quickly knocked up bug home that we put together this afternoon. Grass all nice and short, not particularly tidy around the edges, but then we've never been tidy around the edges, people. And, that's Gypsy again, come for a walk in the sunshine. Next to the rhubarb, we're not quite sure what to do with. And there you have it. There you have it. After a long day tidying and fiddling around, there's a bottle of Hobgoblin. A 70320, a battery filled with Dunhill Mine Mixture BB 1938, also known as Baby's Bottom, and even a glass of Pinot Grigio for the good lady when she finishes work. Ideal. Right, over and out.